Welcome back to Orlando Out of Context. I'm Brian.
And I'm Stephanie.
So today we have the Orlandhos in the house. Like Orlandhos, am I saying it right?
Yes, you are. Most people say it wrong, so that's pretty good.
Basically, my first question is, can I be an honorary hoe? I mean, is there an application or is it only two hoes?
No. Anyone that likes to do things around Orlando, try new things in Orlando, adventure in Orlando.
That's me!
We say it's more of a lifestyle being in Orlando. Anyone can do it.
Hoeing is definitely a lifestyle. It is for me, at least. So we just wanted to introduce you. Obviously your Instagram caught my eye because, hoes, Orlando. So we wanted to kind of get your Orlando story. Like, first of all, what is your story? What is your relationship with each other?
And I would say, first of all, introduce yourselves by your names too, if you want to, or we can just call you hoes.
I'm hoe one. No, my name is Adrian. My name is Adrian. I've been living in Orlando since I was 5, so pretty much my entire life. And my relationship with this lady is best friends for almost 10 years now. 2011. And I'll let her introduce herself.
My name is Alexandra. I'm from Wisconsin originally, and I moved here in 2010. And then Adrian and I just met at a job, and we had similar interests, started hanging out, and been best friends ever since.
Nice.
That's
Friendship.
Awesome. That's awesome. So then what brought, Adrian, I know for you were like, your parents brought you here because you came here at 5, or your family brought you here. So what about you? So what brought you to Orlando?
The snow from back home, specifically, to get away from it. The weather here is just so nice. You can do outdoor stuff all year round. Also, back in 2010, compared to where I was living, housing market here is a lot cheaper. So you could get a bigger house, you can get a pool, all that fun stuff. And I have seen Orlando change so much from when I moved here in 2010. The local food scene has really blown up. And I feel like this is a great city to live right now. It's really booming.
Yeah, definitely. So for those who haven't seen your account, it's an Instagram account as well as a TikTok. You have a TikTok account. I don't know what other social media channels you're on. You can let us know if you are. But tell us a little bit about why you started Orlando's.
So we started it mainly because Adrian and I, in our free time, we always wanted to go out, eat food, try new things. If there was a new spot open, we wanted to be one of the first people to go there, check it out, whether it was food or an activity, a pop-up, something like that. And like I said, we work together. So a lot of our coworkers would be like, what are you guys doing this weekend? Because it was always something. So I just came to her one day and I said, what if we started an Instagram page about it? That way our coworkers can follow it. They can see what's going on. We can try to plan things in advance. So that way everyone else can go. Because sometimes you go to cool things and if people don't know about it, they only see it afterwards and they miss it.
Exactly. Yeah. And we even would request the same days off. So it just made sense to start a page together. And instead of telling each individual coworker, or like I would tell my sister, or she would tell her other friends, we had a page and we could just post about it and just show people the ropes around Orlando.
That's cool. I love it. So what year did you guys start?
Man,
I would have to look
I think
on our Instagram.
2018.
It might be 2018. So
one thing about us is we're not the most consistent people when it comes to like tasks. So we do it for the fun. Obviously, I think everyone that thrives in something is because they really are passionate about it and they love it. We love it, and it started like posting about it. Sometimes you get so much pressure, like, oh my God, I even with her, I'll send her a picture. I'm like, is this picture look good? Does this caption even make sense? Do you like this? So it got to the point where we would be on and then off, on and then off, on and then off. But then COVID hit, and we had
everything was off forever.
Exactly. So we had a lot more free time to be at home and edit our pics, edit our captions, try more takeout places.
Yeah, and when COVID hit, we really wanted to focus on local food items. So we were like, okay, we can only do takeout right now, but let's try and help the community as much as we can because, we don't want to see our favorite businesses, anything happen to them. It's just such a hard time for everyone.
Yeah.
Sure. Not to be like direct, but like what general area of Orlando do you live in?
So I lived in Central, like right by UCF, pretty much my entire life, literally 5 minutes away from the UCF arena. But I currently live in Kissimmee. I moved here it's going to be now almost a year, I guess. And it's an adventure. It feels like I moved states because
sure.
the area I live, I never, ever would venture out over here unless we're going to Disney, like that's the only part of Kissimmee area that I would go to is Disney. So now, and I'm Latina, I'm Colombian, so it's really nice knowing so many Spanish bakeries, so many Spanish cafes, so many Spanish restaurants in this area. Getting to know that, it feels like I moved to another state. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I live in East Orlando, kind of by Valencia East. So I like it because I'm about 15 minutes out from Mills, and I'm also 15 minutes from Waterford Lake. So it's a good central area.
That's a good spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
I'm trying to kind of venture into Kissimmee a little bit. The past couple weeks, I've been out there for different reasons and trying to find new things out there.
Yeah,
I don't really like Spanish food though, so it's kind of hard for me. I don't want to judge it on my limited taste buds.
Well, hit me up. We'll adventure Kissimmee because honestly, I don't even know that much of it still. Sometimes I'll be driving, I'm like, wait, has that bakery always been there? And then I look it up on Yelp and it's been there for like 15 years. And I'm like, oh, okay, I should try that. I put it on my list. And, there's a lot of different, and because Orlando is becoming so populated, I feel, not only are like housing markets, but like businesses moving as well. Like I feel like there's stuff in Mount Dora, there's stuff in Claremont, there's stuff in Kissimmee now. So yeah.
Have you been to Abracadabra ice cream?
No, but I've been to that park so many times. It's like the old Kissimmee town and then a big park. And I always mention, that's so funny you say that. I'm like, I really want to go to that ice cream place. And it's been around for so long, but I never go because I'm always trying to watch what I eat.
Oh,
that's the struggle.
Watch what you eat. That's a nice area over there. Like the park is like, if you have a family or like a pet, it's a really nice area over there. There's like a lot of open space and there's a really beautiful lake. There's some restaurants over there. So that's an awesome space to hang out.
For sure. I like that park a lot too.
So I've been like kind of just like in preparation for this interview, looking at some more of your recent things. And you guys just went to a new burger place called Build My Burger.
Yes.
Burgers. Those burgers and fries looked so good.
They were so good. Have you guys been yet?
No, we haven't been yet. We kind of live far from UCF, so we don't really go near UCF.
We're in the attractions area, so we're really close to Disney.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but it's nice. It's a good concept. I spoke to the owner while I was there, and the reason he started it was because he wanted people to come in and be able to customize their own burger without all the extra charges. So there were things like guacamole, mushrooms, grilled vegetables that you can add on at no extra charge. Wow. They had premium ones for like $1, $1.50, such as the fried egg, but there was a lot that normally you would be charged that wasn't charged.
Guac is extra. Guac is always
extra. But not there.
That's crazy.
And then they also had burger bowls, which were a little bit different, and that's nice, I guess, if you're trying to
keto, because a lot of people are doing. We know.
So is a burger bowl like? Is it lettuce or greens and
just no bread? I guess. Yeah.
It's lettuce. They do the burger and then any toppings that you want. They have 3 types of cheese. One which was smothered, and so I got that on the burger, and it's just melty smothered cheese. It's exactly what it sounds like. And then of course I got the huge shake because. If you offer something extra, we will get it.
Yeah, if it's the most absurd, ridiculous, huge, showy drink, we're gonna order it.
Yeah, that's
for
us.
Sure.
I mean, it had like 4 desserts just on the top of the shake.
Yeah.
You have to check out their Instagram and see the picture of that shake because it was intense.
Yeah.
And it was really good. Like even just the base of the shake, because they have regular shakes too. So that base would be just the chocolate shake. The shake itself was good. So you could be low key about it if you wanted to.
I would have made it to the shake after I was digging through the cake and the donut and the jar of Nutella.
I know that was the cutest part. I think is the little mini jar of Nutella. Right at the
Yeah. The tip is you always have to bring someone with you to help you share.
What did you guys do with the Nutella? Did you like just eat it from the jar or?
I brought that home. The Nutella and the chocolate bar I brought home because I didn't need any more chocolate.
Oh yeah, there was a whole chocolate bar in there too. At least you did you a decent by not unwrapping the bar. You know?
Yeah, that's nice. So it was like a dessert and a little take home, you know, for later.
So then we also saw that you guys had a flaming hot Cheeto burrito. That was from the
That's high.
Eat Station. No?
Yeah. That it's. I think the correct pronunciation is Sus High Eat Station or whatever.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So yeah, I love spicy and I love seafood, especially sushi. So when I saw that, I said, oh my God, I need to get that immediately. And we were doing grocery shopping in the area and I saw the Sus High and I said, okay, that's where I want to have lunch. And the line was really long, but it was really worth it. It was so good. And the best part, I don't think I really put it in the caption, is the Cheeto sauce. It was so good. And I like drizzled it. I baked my burrito in it. Yeah. That's why I have to watch
it. Like Cheetos is such a, like, I don't know, it's kind of a new trend maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I see a lot of Cheeto flavored things.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a 90s vibe coming back a little bit. The Cheeto.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, me too.
So what is your favorite sushi place in Orlando?
I mean, honestly, I'm trying to think. My favorite sushi place. Oh my God. These are the questions that
like, okay, so this is like a question, like I'll change a little bit. So like, what is the sushi place that you will like for me, because I love sushi too, like I have one like across the street, Sushiology. It's like literally across the street and I'll go there like once a week to get a sushi fix. So like, God. What's that for you? Do you have a place that like you continue to go back to?
Well, it's that I continue to go back to. I mean, honestly, so the truth is my boyfriend, he's not into sushi at all.
That puts a whole different level on it for you.
Exactly. So when I get sushi, it's usually with friends or with my sister when she lived here. So I'm trying to think of a place that recently I've been going. Honestly, I think Sus High is the place I go to the most just because it's easy and it's not super pricey. I could take it to go home, eat it there. I don't know why I feel like I can't think of anything right now. Kabuki.
What's your boyfriend's favorite?
I've been to Kabuki. I've tried a lot of places, but to say that one's my favorite, I continuously go.
So have you been to I lived in Brazil for a year. So in Brazil, there's lots of sushi restaurants, and most of the sushi restaurants are all you can eat. Like it's all you care to eat for one price. So there is a Brazilian sushi place called Hidden Sushi over off of International Drive.
I have that in my my little list on Yelp, and I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, so definitely go there on Tuesdays. I think the price goes down to $24 for all you care to eat sushi. So I highly recommend that. In fact, I don't know if we've talked about that on the podcast. We do have a TikTok on it.
Yeah, well, we did that.
Yeah, I've actually seen that TikTok. I saw that TikTok, and I think I might have actually gotten that on my list from your TikTok.
Yeah, but no, I definitely, I've only been there once, but I definitely recommend it because it's fresh. Like, you know, if you think of like all you care to eat sushi, like sometimes it's like at these Asian buffets and it's been sitting out.
Yeah.
But you order like on a piece of paper, hand it to your server, and then they bring it back, and then you can, you know, later on hand them a different piece of paper.
So they don't roll it until you write it on
Well,
paper?
I think that there's some that they're pre-rolled, but it's not like sitting out in the open.
Yeah.
So I definitely recommend that. Since I heard that you like sushi, I kind of wanted to see. I'm definitely recommend that.
Have you guys gone to Wave?
No, I want to go to Wave.
I'm supposed to be going next weekend, and I know in the foodie scene everyone goes there, but it's a little bit of ways from where I live. So me and a couple of my other girlfriends were planning on going, and I just love looking at their Instagram because they have such beautiful
I know
pictures of sushi, and then a lot of foodies will get like specialty sushis with them where it's like in the shape of a Santa Claus or a sweater, or I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute.
It's in Arizona?
No, it's in Mount Dora.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
It's that one. I've been wanting to go there, but the thing is like I want to go and have like
A drink.
like a full-on meal. Like we call it a fat attack sometimes. Like full-on fat attack, and like eat because it's far away. But then you have to drive. You have to drive home.
Exactly. That's why we're going.
Designated driver for our food.
Yeah, it's a trip because it's not. I think I put it in my GPS from where I live, and it's like an hour away, pretty much.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to go there, have drinks, do this, do that. So I'm like, oh, man, I can't do it to the extent I would do it because of the drive back home. So
maybe one of these days you can come here. We'll go in one car. We'll go to where you live, and then we'll continue on to the sushi place.
yeah, like do like 3 pit stops just to make sure we're good to come back home.
Yeah.
But honestly, Mount Dora and like we were saying earlier, there's so many places now. Every city, like it's not just Orlando, like Kissimmee, Mount Dora, Claremont, St. Cloud, everywhere. If you look, there's a foodie place in every little city.
Yep, definitely.
Something else I wanted to ask you about was I saw you posted about like a boba tea that had cheese foam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese foam.
Oh my god.
Cheese foam, it's made with cream cheese, kind of like cream cheese and sugar. So it gives you a little bit of that salty, savory taste with it.
That's a good way to explain it.
Yeah, it's like a sweet and salty combo. Not everyone likes it, but
You had that?
I love it.
I've had the moose milk tea from Royalty in Mills 50. That's kind of like I think the same realm a little bit.
Yeah. So I found we go to Boba a lot. We try to hit all the spots.
Yeah.
But I found that there will be cheese foam, milk foam, sea salt foam, and they all have kind of a similar taste, like different, but same family, it feels like.
Yeah.
The cheese foam even looked like a little bit yellow.
It is a little like, it's not pure white, but I could have that on everything. I love it.
It's so good.
It's so good to us. But I know certain people that don't like it, they compare the flavor to like sour cream.
Yeah.
So some people are not keen on having sour cream.
Oh, my stomach is like gurgling thinking about drinking sour cream.
If you like sour cream and like those flavors, I think you would like cheese foam.
Yeah.
You don't like it.
I mean, I could have a whole cup of it, to be honest. I love it.
Which place is that? Where do you get that from?
I think the one I just posted about was Spring Tea, but there's a lot of places that you can get it.
Honestly, Moji has it, Spring Tea.
I think Gongcha has milk foam.
Yeah. What's the one that we went for? The one that has a tiger latte? They have it too. Blended.
But they have cheese foam?
I'm pretty sure, didn't they?
I know they have a sea salt foam.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I think. But anyways, you can anywhere that sells boba, I would say 90% of places that sell boba have cheese foam. And you can just ask for it. Most times they're very nice too. If you have never had it and you're not sure you want to commit to it being on your drink, I've gone with people, I'm like, oh, I love it. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I want it on my drink. They'll give them a little sample to try it.
Yeah.
So.
But the one I did yesterday, I asked for extra cheese foam.
Yeah.
I was like, let me try it out.
Half the cup was foam and half the cup was cheese.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Don't call them out.
We did say like maybe one time we'll just get all foam.
Yeah.
We did, but maybe.
Brian's looking at the photo now.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's like half the cup is foam. But good on you. Good for you. No, I would totally try that. It sounds good. It sounds good to me. I like Royalty. Have you been to Royalty in?
Yeah. Yeah, they were the first.
They were like the first.
They were like the first ones
that had foam. I feel like
they always have a huge line. Like we were trying.
Always.
We walk past it or drive past it. We're like, oh, we should go there, and there's always like 5 people out the door. This is like before COVID.
And they're actually a chain from China, actually, Royalty.
Yeah.
So
they're always busy though, and I swear it's been for like years. They like never die. Their line's always long.
And there's 3 other boba shops right by them too.
Yeah.
Have you been to King Bao, which is next door?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, King Bao is so good.
Yes, we love it.
I went to that one, and then when I was still living at home by UCF, they opened one not too far from Waterford Lakes in that area.
Yeah,
So I would go to that one.
The same owner?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
Yeah, I was somewhere for work and I saw King Bao. It's like in a strip mall.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, that strip mall's been there forever. I remember it used to be in Albertsons. I don't know if you guys remember Albertsons, but again, I've been living here since I was 5 in the same house. So we used to go to that strip mall all the time. But yeah, now it's gotten pretty cool. There's also a boba place in that strip mall called Quickly.
Yeah.
And there's a Vietnam's there now.
And it's a little easier parking than the Mills location.
Yeah. Have you guys been to Vietnam's?
I haven't, no.
Oh my gosh, that's
good.
one of my favorite. That is like, it's not sushi, but that is a place I go to and frequent a lot.
Mhm.
There was a point where I was eating it at least once a week. That place was awesome.
So-
Yeah, that was one of my go-to like Uber Eats orders during
Yeah.
lockdown period.
Yep, same. I got that from Uber Eats a lot too.
So is it Vietnamese then? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
They offer they have the pho, and then but my favorite is definitely getting their like bowls. Their chicken is really, really good. I also got in their pork. I think you've gotten their steak, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their sauces. I love their sauces. Definitely recommend. Highly recommend.
And they have good Vietnamese iced coffee too.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm glad they opened that one because the original one was on like old goldenrod, and it was like it was not the nicest area. But this one, the one by UCF, definitely try that place out. It's
Cool.
really good.
Cool.
So we want to do like a little, to wrap it up, a little Orlando favorites speed round.
Oh God, this is my biggest nightmare. I'm just kidding.
So you each can get your own answer,
Okay.
but
And don't think too hard about it.
yeah.
That's the thing. That's what happened to the sushi question. I was like, what's my name? What's my name?
I mean, it doesn't have to be like your favorite, but just something that excites you or comes to your mind, or like a new.
I think that's a better way to put it, because everyone feels so pressured when we say favorite.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that comes to your mind?
Okay.
Like, or something that you've been to that you're really excited about and want to share. How's that?
That sounds easier.
Since we were just talking about food, let's start with your favorite Orlando activity.
Okay.
This is kind of a broad topic, I know.
I mean, honestly, I really enjoy the days that Alexandra and I get off together and we'll just like hit a bunch of spots in Mills. That's like one of our